Hello, I'm Don Beath of the Kasai Academic All-America Committee. I'm joined today by Audrey Tingle, the Academic All-America of the Year for the NCAA Division II Women's Basketball. Audrey, thank you for spending some time with me today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited.
What does this award mean to you?
It's kind of hard to fathom, actually. It's very special. It just shows the hard work and the dedication that I've put in throughout my years at being at West Lib. It shows that it makes it all worth it, It's important to trust the process and to trust that your work and time that you put into both academics and athletically will reward you in the future. And I think that this award just goes to show that trusting the process and trusting in yourself will give you such a great experience and such great honors, honestly.
You mentioned a little bit balancing that athletics part and the academics part, and you're in your graduate school degree right now, and you already have your undergrad degree. So how did you make that all work out for you?
It's hard to manage. The biggest thing is planning. I found that to be very useful, and learning how to utilize time management. You want to give your best effort both academically and athletically. So it's balancing your life socially, academically, athletically, and making sure that you're giving your best version of yourself in each category and doing what you can to set time aside for each of those respects in your life so that you can perform your best and do your best. So I think time management was huge for sure.
Anyone you want to credit for installing like these values into your DNA?
Yeah. I can definitely say my parents have been a big part of that. They were the ones that always pushed me when I was younger and influenced me to always give my best effort. I do remember growing up, their quote they always gave to me was, "Do your best, be your best." And they said, as long as you perform and do all that you can each and every day, that's all you need in this world to succeed. So in that respect, I definitely can credit them. Also, my coaches at West Liberty, Coach Kyle Cooper and Coach Cassie Seth, they definitely taught me how to trust the process. And, there were times where, you doubt yourself and sometimes even your value. And they just taught me how to continue to work hard and trust in what the program, both athletically and academically, what they were trying to instill. And, getting this award definitely shows that trusting the process was worth it, and trusting in them was definitely worth it too.
This last season, you have a special stat. A lot of basketball players, they only wish for one triple-double, and you ended up having 6 this last year. Just talk about that and your season and your time at West Liberty.
It's honestly, it leaves me speechless sometimes. My biggest goal going into this season, especially knowing that it was my last, was to just enjoy every moment and focus on the things that I could do for my team. So it's really not about being selfish at all, but it's about focusing on what traits you can prove or provide to each game in order to help your team succeed. We were a pretty young team to begin with. And so being that 5th-year guard, I knew that I needed to grow into that leadership role. And just seeing how much I grew as an individual throughout the 5 years has been the most rewarding aspect of the life of my career. Obviously you always want to win and stuff, but it's the biggest picture is seeing how you grew from your freshman year up until my 5th year now. And I can honestly say that that's probably one of the most rewarding aspects and something that I'm very, very proud of. So.
Any special memories you can take back from your 5 years?
There's a lot. I would have to say my sophomore year, making the NCAA tournament was obviously something that I'll hold near and dear to my heart. And just nothing specifically, but all the times that I've overcame any type of adversity. Obviously you see that as a lot as a student athlete. And I think just always finding yourself persevering and pushing past that is something that's very rewarding and something that I'll always cherish.
So, your basketball career is now over, and, just talk about what's next.
So I'm currently getting my MBA in healthcare management right now. I will be finishing that up in the summer, and then I do have to continue my education. So I'll continue my graduate studies by getting my master's in speech language pathology. So that will put me in school for another 2 years, and I'm hoping to do that while flipping my role more to the coaching side and hopefully becoming a GA somewhere.
Once again, congratulations on being this year's CASADA Academic All-America of the Year.
Thank you so much. Thank you for meeting with me.